well, we made it back to California's Great America. It's a beautiful day, kind of chilly, but it's not too bad. At least it's not raining. That's what I'm happy about.
Today we have Fast Pass, so we'll see what we can get done in like 2 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours maybe.
I think we can do a lot of the rides. Yeah, like she said, we bought a Fast Pass for the day because we knew that because we had to drive down back to LA, we didn't have that much time, and it is a Saturday. We did expect more crowds, so we ended up buying a Fast Pass. So we're headed to the park. It's cool because like we were here almost exactly a year ago, and my first or second official vlog that I made for my channel was for this park.
Right.
And then we were able to review it. Like we talked about what we liked about it, what we didn't like.
We ate the New Orleans food tour and everything.
Oh yeah, and then I don't know. At least for me, I felt really awkward filming back then. I still feel a little awkward, but I feel a little more sure of myself. Yeah, a little bit more comfortable, like speaking to a camera. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time to compare our first trip and today's trip. And yeah, overall it's gonna be a fun day, chill day. Try to ride most of the rides here.
Since last year, Gold Striker got a retrack, so we're going to be talking about the comparison before and after.
And we have a couple credits that we didn't get to do last time, like Grizzly. I know there's a Wild Mouse here. And I think that's it. I think those are the only 2 credits we didn't get, so we're gonna try to get those too. Alright, made it inside. As the famous fountains and the double-decker carousel. It's a beautiful day. And there's a beautiful lady with some Flash Pass for us. Whoa, where'd you get those?
I bought those.
First ride of the day, Gold Striker. Let's see how good this is. Okay, so I have a fight to pick with this ride because a lot of people claim that it's the best California wooden coaster and how it's so much better than Ghost Rider. And I have to disagree because Ghost Rider is so good. I'm like a Ghost Rider enthusiast. And Ghost Rider is my 3rd favorite ride, my coaster credit, and I don't think any California or any wooden coaster can compete with Ghost Rider.
On Gold Striker, we rode back row and then front row. I don't know, what did you think? I like back row.
Okay, like to start, it was definitely better than the first time we rode it last year. Since they did a retrack, meaning like the manufacturers came in, they used new wood, new tracks, so it's a lot smoother. So because of that, like it was really enjoyable. We sat in the back row, which had like really solid pulls and like pops of airtime. Front row, you felt that speed and lateral. So both I enjoyed them both kind of equally because they did like different things.
Right, there were different elements, but I would say overall, given like what June and I like in terms of roller coaster elements, we both like the back row better. Okay,
yes. And with that being said, I think, I don't know, like I do understand some of the hype that Ghost Striker surrounds itself with, but I don't think it's like the elite, you know, wooden coaster that is known to be. At least for me, that's just my personal opinion. I think we like Ghost Rider a lot better at knots because of that bigger like airtime moments and like, I don't know, I think the layout is better for Ghost Rider too.
I think that given what they did with the retracking, like it definitely was a more pleasant and enjoyable experience, but there were still I would say 2 minor like areas where still felt a little bit bumpy, so I think just overall the layout of Moss is more, the layout of Ghost Rider is more important for us.
With that being said, we made it to Trailblazer, which is an RMC Raptor. Prototype, super fast, super ejector, super dizzying, super fun, super compact,
super orange.
Super orange. Yeah, so we're gonna get a couple rides on this and we'll see you after. Let's go! So now we're taking a little breather after our one ride on Trailblazer. I don't know if it's because I'm old, but like after riding that, it's fun, no doubt about it, but it just gets me so dizzy.
Yeah, we're pretty nauseated. Riding the back or the front kind of causes the same reaction. So I don't think this is one we can go like back to back on.
Maybe when we were like 10 years younger, or at least for me. If I was 10 years younger, I could do it multiple times, but now one and I'm good. We did get to do both back row and front row. I think I like both. Again, it's really hard. This park is really tricky because most of the time the back row is the best row, but a lot of these rides, both front and the back, have like their pros and cons. So I don't know.
I think personally I like the back row better. The front row, it does offer a better view, but I don't know, personally I felt like it was more, it didn't seem as fun for me. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, with that, she had the second row, so she's not like the front where you can have like a good view of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we saw Grizzly running, so we're gonna ride that, which is one of the creds we didn't get to get last time, and then kind of go about our day.
Yeah. See you then.
Just made it to Grizzly. According to the sources, this is not a great coaster. It's pretty mild and pretty boring. And there's a large group of people who wants to RMC this. And I think it'll be an awesome candidate for an RMC. Wasn't that so fun?
It was so fun.
I can't believe how awesome that. Just kidding. It was
alright.
It was less bumpy than I anticipated, but it was just overall boring ride. It was a classic Woody, so you can't really complain.
Right.
But like I said, it's a perfect candidate for a RMC conversions because it has a pretty big foundation. It does have the height, so if they convert it to an RMC, I think it'll be an awesome ride.
Right. There weren't that many coaster elements. Like June said, it's not that rough, but it was still boring. It lacked charm.
But anyways, we're gonna go to the second coaster that we didn't get last time. It was like I forgot what it was called. I see it from here, but it's like kind of a wild mouse coaster, so we'll see you when we get there. Psycho Mouse, that's what it's called. It's one of the best Crazy Mouses out there. So I'm kind of excited to see what it's all about. And I apologize in advance because I won't be able to film on this since it is a pretty compact, small ride, and I don't want the operators to get mad at me.
Hey guys, we just finished the mouse ride and...
What's it called? Psycho Mouse!
We just finished Psycho Mouse and it was pretty fun. Okay, ready? Psycho Mouse!
It was pretty fun. I was telling her if I was a kid, I would definitely love that ride. As an adult, I still love that ride. It was really smooth, nice laterals. Yeah, we just had a good time.
Now we're headed to our favorite ride in the park, Flight Deck.
Flight Deck. We'll see you there. Bye. Made it to Flight Deck. See you after the ride. Woo-hoo. Let's go. Just finished our ride on Flight Deck. It was always so good, like super intense. It is a short ride, but in that short time, it packs a really good punch. I'm done for this ride, but Elaine wants to ride it again, so she's gonna ride it by herself. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to be in the queue line and try to find her, and like I'll try to zoom in on her face or something. It'll be fun. There she is. Oh, I can't really see her. Made it! Yay!
So I just got back from my solo ride on Flight Deck, and it was my first time riding the outermost seat on the right. And let me tell you, I've sat in all the other rides, in all the other seats, but I would say that being on the outer right seat was the most fun.
She loves this ride. Like, I think it's her favorite ride.
I think
like
it's
top
because
5.
like it throws, like it turns right, so you're on like the very outer seat, and then you just really feel that like force. So
yeah, I'm glad you liked
really
it.
Great. Or maybe it's because this is the first ride I've ridden without June in like years.
Oh yeah, because riding it without me, it makes the ride so much better. Because I'm not screaming. Alright, now we're headed to our last coaster to hit for the day, which is Patriot. It's a B&M floorless coaster. It's a lot different than Medusa, which what we did yesterday. It's a lot smaller, it's less whippy, less forceful. So, are you making fun of me? But yeah, like it's still a solid ride, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully do Ghost Striker one last time and then drive down home. Alright guys, so we just finished Patriot. The unfortunate news is that I wasn't able to get a POV because one of the workers that we met earlier today, he actually like came after his shift to ride with us. So I didn't want to like film right next to him. So, but the good news is that Cole, the worker, was like, hey, do you want to ride the Sky Coaster? Have you ever done it? That's the thing where it's like a bungee cord. And he's like, you guys should come like with me and then we get it for free. So I was like,
yes, I was like, yes.
Because I'm terrified of heights, but she was more
so
adventurous.
Down.
Yeah, she was down. But you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, so me and June and Cole walked over, and then basically they strapped us into the harness. Yeah, you basically get pulled up, and then one person will pull a string, which releases the 3 of you guys, and you fly forward. And yeah, I mean, it was
fun.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually set up my GoPro like facing us, so hopefully like the footage is a good footage, so I can like.
We'll insert it after.
Yeah, we'll insert it now. Alright guys, so that completes our long day at California's Great America. I just want to say the first time we were here last year, it was just completely different experience because that day was super packed. It was super hot and we're just kind of cranky and no fast pass. But today, Ghost Tracker was rough before retrack.
Real Blazer was down.
Yeah, a lot of stuff wasn't good at that time. But today, the weather was beautiful. It was amazing. The crowds were pretty light. We had the fast pass. We got to do like a lot of the rides that we haven't got to do. Ghost Tracker was running great. Road Blazer was running great. Flight Deck was great. So yeah, like it was like a near perfect day.
Yeah, we also got to ride the rides in front and back, which was really nice. And I mean, there's nothing really left to say.
Yeah.
Alright, so like always, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're about to make the 6-hour drive back to LA now. So see you on our next trip.
Bye.
Bye.